All right, so we're gonna do a real quick down and dirty studio tour to see the new layout, and we'll start with the amp corner. No longer do I have the wall of amplifiers because it looked cool on camera. However, it wasn't really conducive to having a comfortable space. A couch is much more comfortable to sit on than a bunch of amps, right? And so this way I can actually film content here as opposed to having the amps come out to here and then having a stool right here and then taking up, additional room on the floor. This is much better. So currently I have the Friedman JJ, the regular EVH 5153, and then the Stealth EL34 5153. I'm doing a thing with both of these amps, which is why both of them are here. These are vastly different amplifiers, and I use them for different things, which is why they're kind of still hanging around, to be totally honest. But with these three amplifiers, I feel like I can get just about anything done, whether it's reamping or heavy tones, light tones. I have more amplifiers in the closet, which you'll see in just a second. But for right now, these three are here. The Friedman is always going to pretty much be always here. And some form of EVH is also going to be here. Probably the regular boy, to be honest with you. We have the Universal Audio aux box, which is one of the load boxes that I use. And then we have a KHE switcher. The amps go into the KHE, and then I can switch between outputting to the aux box or the Mesa Boogie Cab Clone IR Plus, which is just, an impulse loader, which we'll get to in just a second. And then I have kind of my pedal board. And this is just some boosts that I like to use from time to time, a noise gate, a tuner, and a drop pedal. And these things are always on, always plugged in, and I can just come through, and if I'm reamping one of these amplifiers, I can then just kind of click through the different overdrives, the different flavors, and change them out with something else if I'm feeling it. It's really nice and convenient. Let's see, we have the couch, obviously. This is the desk. You guys saw the dedicated video, or I made a dedicated video about this desk, the Gator Frameworks Elite Series desk. I have this set up for shooting purposes first and audio second. So obviously I have the sidecar. I had to boil down all my rack gear to just this sidecar. So I have the Antelope Audio Orion 32. I have a Dangerous Monitor ST. Then I have the Neve 1073 dual channel mic pre. Then I have another mic pre that I use for auxiliary whatever I need, the Stam 1073. Then I have the Heritage Successor, which is a diode bridge compressor. And then I have the API 2500 Plus, which is what I use on drums. And then the Rupert Neve MBP Partico 2 Master Bus processor. And these are the things that I use every day. I said before, I can switch with the KHE to output the amplifiers to the aux box, or I can output to this Mesa Boogie Cab Clone IR Plus. And it goes out to the Stam preamp. And I also have the Axe effects for monitoring. I'll plug into my DI, which is a radial HDI. And then I'll just send it through to the Fractal so I can listen to something, but while tracking the DI. I have my reamp box. I have my in-ear monitors, Rupert Neve, some dog treats. What's cool about this desk is I have a top-down setup, which is super cool. This is a Sony A6400, and I can just have the pedal here, and I can be at my desk filming with my Sony A7 IV. I can monitor with my Atmos Ninja, and I can have everything right here. With the other desk setups, it was very difficult to kind of shoot with, you know, the rat gear on each side, and it was kind of a mess. Mac Pro right there. There's a little pull-out shelf. I have a quad Cortex and my MacBook, my iPad, which I use to control Logic if I'm sitting over on the couch and need to record something. I have my little SD card reader and USB hub tucked away. I have my Genelec 8331s. These monitors are absolutely incredible and I love them. I have Liquid Death, of course. Shout out to Liquid Death. Love them. They don't send me anything, but I just buy them. Phone charger. So my phone is always on charging and on display. Dangerous controller. Also have the Elgato Stream Deck to record or to control a multitude of things depending on where I'm at. Let's see. This is a Dell Ultrasharp monitor. I have an SC Electronics Dynacaster microphone that can whip out at any time. Love this microphone. I also have the matching Genelec sub right there, which sounds wonderful. It's pretty clean under here. You know, not a lot of cables. Next to the desk, I have my Xbox and some guitars and a television for watching TV on the couch when I want to blow off some steam. You know, I have guitars that you guys have seen before, or mostly seen before. I have a lot of Music Mans. I love Music Mans. My Valentine, my Burl Top Valentine, my Axis Baritone. I just got this. This is a comparison Joel Strutzel model. Joel, love you. Friend of mine. It's cool to get one of his guitars. He did not send me this guitar, but I bought this guitar. It's like a Cadillac Ibanez. And, you know, a couple Les Paul Customs, Music Man Armada, Murphy Lab Les Paul Custom, regular Les Paul Custom. You know, just the toys. And then in the closet, my floor's creaky. I have a Mesa Boogie Mark 7, Mark 4, and a Mark 5. And just stuff. That's all it is, really. I use this as kind of a guitar bench to work on guitars when need be, change strings, things like that. Shout out to Ernie Ball, always hooking it up on strings. And that's basically it. Trying to think of anything else. It's really, I mean, it's much sparser than it was, and that's kind of the theme of the new layout with the home studio, is just minimal stuff. If I need more amps or a different amp, I will switch it out with something else. My storage unit's not too far away, and yeah, that's my home studio. And these are Hue lights that I control with the Elgato. Acoustic panels, everyone always asks me about these. Yeah, that's my home studio. Thanks for watching.